What's the difference between a refundable and non-refundable tax credit?
Refundable versus non-refundable tax credit. So a refundable tax credit would have been something like there was a child care
Yeah.
credit, I believe,
Hmm.
where if you owed $4,000 and your credit was $5,000, you would actually get a $1,000 check back, like a refund.
Hmm.
Uh, versus a non-refundable, which is probably more like what we saw with the electric vehicle, the
Yeah.
$7,500. If you owe 4,000, you have a $7,500 credit. You just get to write off the 4,000.
Hmm.
And is that a use it or lose it scenario?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So most of these you don't roll over. There's no carryover. So sometimes you do want to take more taxes.
Yeah, that's that. We have a case that came into this week where somebody has a $7,500 credit and they don't pay that much in tax for a variety of different reasons. And so we're trying to figure out how to make sure that they generate at least $7,500 worth of taxes owed so they can use their whole credit. So in that particular case, we're actually looking at converting assets from an IRA to a Roth IRA and creating enough taxable income to, let's say that you do that and it creates $7,500 worth of taxable income. You can then use your credit to basically pay that tax. Now you've got that money sitting in a Roth going tax-free thereafter, reduces your RMDs going, your required minimum distributions going forward, et cetera. So there's some strategies that you can do around these different credits that are worth looking at.
Yeah, and some of these credits could be a hybrid. I think the American tax, or is it the American Opportunities Tax Credit, is a hybrid one where a portion of it is refundable while the bigger part or another part is non-refundable. So it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because the non-refundable ones are fascinating, and lots of our clients try not to have a tax bill at the end.
Yep.
Withholding or quarterlies or whatever they're doing, they're trying not to have a tax bill. They don't want to have a surprise and such, and so all of a sudden you got this $7,500 credit. You really got to think about it and reverse all your thought processes to make sure you owe at least $7,500 at the end. Otherwise, you won't get it. So yeah.